Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me for a video response slash hobby news slash Ovechkin show-off episode. This is going to be a little bit random and hodgepodge, but I have a couple topics that I wanted to touch on quickly and then close out with a really nice VR that I'm going to be participating in here that I was inspired to participate in by a really generous member of our community. So I want to start with the news, and I'll try to keep this brief, but I learned overnight that one-time Major League shortstop and utility man Julio Lugo passed away from a heart attack at age 45. It was very sad to hear that. He was a fun player during his Major League career, spent a brief amount of time with my hometown Red Sox, and of course I remember him because he was a key member of the 2007 World Series championship team. He was not the kind of guy that was going to hit 300 or slug 30 home runs. He was more like a scrappy utility type player or shortstop with solid fielding, who could swipe a bag and provide, a timely hit from time to time. Those guys that you need to fill out your roster of superstars. So I wanted to pay tribute to him. Found one really cool card of his in my collection when I was looking for something else for this morning's episode and thought this would be perfect. So this is an Allen and Ginter buyback from 2015 of his mini card from 2007, Allen and Ginter. So really cool card because I like the simple pose. I love the fact that the 2007 mini that's in there is from the year that the Red Sox won a World Series with Julio. And I just love buybacks in general. So easily my favorite card of a somewhat obscure guy in the hobby, but someone who I had memories of watching become a World Series champion, and just wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to Julio this morning. Hope you're resting in peace, sir. And then also in hobby news, it broke yesterday that, not a huge surprise, but Eduardo Rodriguez, who was a free agent after this last postseason wrapped up, signed a 5-year deal with the Detroit Tigers. So wanted to take out a couple of Erod cards just to say au revoir to him. Of course, being a Red Sox collector for many years, including when he broke onto the scene, I have a lot of Erod stuff. So chose a couple here. This is a Bowman Chrome Blue Refractor from 2015 Bowman Chrome, his rookie card. Not a very expensive card when I picked it up. I don't think he's, tough to collect at all. Maybe he'll see a little temporary spike in trade value, or in card value, just because of the trade for a little bit, but he's generally been a relatively, cheap guy to collect on a budget. So have his Bowman Chrome Blue Refractor rookie, which I like. And then this one is really cool. This is from Panini. This was produced for the 2015 National Convention. They would do those kind of exclusive, sets. And so this one was done in the Atomic, or as Panini refers to it, cracked ice parallel format. So I love that because it's my favorite parallel, as you know, if you've spent time on this channel in the past. And it's numbered out of 25. You can see right there, copy 9 of 25. So a pretty rare and very shiny Erod rookie. So congratulations, Eduardo. Thank you for all of your many starts and successes here in Boston throughout your tenure. World Series champion, just like Julio Lugo with the club. And I know Tigers fans like my buddies JT and Lisa will be impressed with him in the rotation. Very, very solid starting lefty. And I think a sound signing by the Detroit franchise there. So congratulations to the Tigers and to Erod. Next up, just wanted to very quickly cover my promise to cover a new, or show off a new Alex Ovechkin card on the channel every time he scores this season, as he pursues, Gretzky's scoring record. The card for today is not this one in the background. That is a beautiful silver prism Ovie in a BGS 9.5 of his lone official prism card, standalone prism card, which came out back in 2013. I bought that way back in the early spring last year, and it was a card that I ponied up for because I really, really believed in it. And holy Lord, has it taken off since then. I have seen a PSA 10 copy of this card in the last couple weeks sell for about $1,500, if you can believe that. So this set is just really, really nice. I've been a huge proponent of this for a long time. I've shown these cards many times on my channel. And since his goal this past weekend was a pretty significant one, in that he surpassed Brett Hull for sole possession of 4th all-time on the NHL scoring list. I wanted to choose a significant Ovie, and I was able to go with this one, which I haven't shown on the channel previously. Picked this up, I think, about a year ago, last winter. I've just been on the hunt for these Prism parallels of star players for a long time now. Really happy with this blue. It's a team color matching Prism card for, the Capitals. And I won't, I'll try to keep it kind of brief here because I just tend to go on and on and on about this. But the etching that Panini does is amazing. Look at the sweater, the Capitals sweater here. Look at his stick itself. I mean, they take the time to etch out the logos on his hockey stick. And, that extra level of effort makes a big difference. I wish Topps, refractors and shiny cards looked this good. And I stand by my friend Eric at those back pages when I say bring back etching Topps. We need etching. So I know your remaining tenure is short in the world of baseball, maybe if you're Topps, but why not go out with a bang and give us some etching? But in any event, that's a beautiful Prism blue Ovie to go with the silver. There are other colored parallels of that card, one or two of which I actually have, and I'll probably be showing off in the future. But for today, we'll just go with those two. And then that's kind of a nice transition into the final part of this video, which is the VR that I wanted to do today. So on the Ovie front, I received this really awesome Leopard, aka Peggy Bundy, copyright Pepino Man parallel recently from Spidey at Araña Boys. And we've only recently become buddies in the hobby. I found his channel only a few months after I'd been on YouTube, just because there's so much content out there. But I am seriously digging his stuff. And he sent me, just out of the blue, got my address from a mutual friend and hit me up with 3 amazing Ovechkin cards and a couple of other singles as well. And, that generosity was just very inspiring. And then on top of that, he doesn't want anything in return. Basically said our hobby friendship is enough, and he enjoys my channel and enjoy the cards. And he's just that kind of guy. And as further evidence of that, as probably everybody watching this already knows, he put together a video response recently for a VR. So let me take a step back and talk about the video response. So Mr. Fisherbike, also known as Jason, has been on YouTube for a very long time. He's a friend of the channel, and I enjoy his channel as well. Clearly a very smart guy because he's a Red Sox fan. He is doing a contest that he is calling the Allergic to 1,000 Subs contest. And what you need to do is just send a care package to somebody, just because, and put a note in there that says it's for Mr. Fisherbike's Allergic to 1,000 Subs contest. And if you do that and you film it, you're entered in the contest. And if the recipient of your care package opens it and films it, if they happen to have a YouTube channel, they will be entered in the contest as well. So this is just a really awesome idea by Jason to use his VR as a way to have everybody kind of pay it forward out there in the community. So pause there for a second, because we're going to get back to that, because I'm going to be entering that VR myself, as you can see in the background here. But before we talk about that, Spidey, I can't believe it. He put together something like 3 dozen bubble mailers, or close to that, over 30, I think it was, to send out to people. And when you think about the amount of time and effort that goes into hand selecting that many cards and packaging them all up, labeling them all, going to the post office, the cost of shipping all of those out alone, just another act of extreme generosity from someone who appears to me to be one of the most generous people in this community, period. And so you have inspired me, Spidey, as sort of a way to say thank you to you for the Ovechkins, and a way to say thank you to Jason for his generosity and his amazing contest to jump into the fray here. So I spent a lot of time last weekend digging through my doubles boxes, trade boxes, putting together stacks of cards for YouTubers out there that I know, that I've been communicating with. And in the end, obviously I can't put together a Spidey-like mailing. I don't even think I know 30 people's addresses that collect cards. I hope to get there someday, but in the meantime, spent a lot of hours, and the end result was this stack of bubble mailers that you can see in the background here. There's about 5 or 6 in view there. I got another couple, fat ones here that are going out. A couple thin ones. I know one of these is a single card that's slabbed. Another couple, and then another one here. So I put together, by the end of the weekend, spent a lot of time on Sunday, I put together about a dozen packages, care packages that are all going to be dropped in the mail later today. So that is my entrance into your awesome VR, Jason. So thank you so much for inspiring everybody out there to be kind and to just send some cards off to another collector who might appreciate them. And thank you, Spidey, for diving, head on into that challenge and setting a bar for everybody and inspiring me with your generosity to try to do my best Spidey imitation. So keep your eyes on your mailboxes, a bunch of you out there. Spidey, you're included in that. I got a little something heading your way. And again, just huge thank you to everybody who makes this community awesome to be a part of. I am just having so much fun sharing my collection and enjoying all of your collections here on YouTube, and hope to be able to do this for many years to come. So thank you to everyone, and I will certainly be back in the near future with some more sports card content. Until then, stay safe and keep collecting.